Hey guys, Rob again, and what I've got here is the, just adjust that camera, got the EXI 450. Now this is the first 450 helicopter that I actually built out of a kit, and yeah, in hindsight it's actually not a bad kit at all. The quality of the plastic head is very nice, and the tail, you know, in hindsight, as I say, it's actually got a dual arm pitch slider, which makes it nice and accurate. But it was a cheap kit. I think it cost me $29, and it was my first attempt at building one of these helicopters, so I had to use a lot of videos, and yeah, it's got about 300 plus flights on it now, I think, 350 or something like that, but never had an accident or anything with it. It's just using the Spectrum DX6 radio, and the only thing I've really done over time is change the canopy, put nicer blades. Actually no, they're the original blades, I should say. They're the original blades, and put a 401 gyro, but it's only got a little 25 amp ESC and an EXI 3900 motor, which is not overly powerful, but certainly enough to have fun with. Okay, got the right model memory selected. And up we go. Oh, it feels very different flying it with a DX6i, and I think this radio has got much longer sticks than my Futaba 8FG, so I think that's what it is. I could probably lower them a bit. I'm just used to flying with shorter sticks on the transmitter. As you can see, it flies nicely, and another 3 weeks it'll be a 1 year anniversary of this helicopter. I think the first flight was on the 1st of October. I've got to start the timer. Most of my other radios have got throttle activated timers, so I've got to remember to do it manually on this radio. But yeah, putting the 401 gyro on this helicopter has really made it a much nicer little machine to fly. Yeah, I definitely have to shorten the sticks on this radio. They just feel like they're far too tall. It's almost like my thumb. My thumb is stretching up just to try and fly the thing. I can't remember if this one can actually fly inverted. I'll give it a go. Not sure if I've got the pitch angle set up properly. Wasn't really that competent with setting it up when I first built this thing. But yeah, it's alright. It's flying inverted alright. Not a lot of negative authority. I had full down then, just to get it to climb. It only just climbed slightly. Okay, that's full down now. It's doing alright. Really interesting that this radio feels like the sticks are too long, because I've had thousands of flights on this DX6 just with most of my park zone fixed wing aircraft, and I never had that sensation. But I think flying with the 8FG and the Cylon radios and the DX8 the sticks are probably a good 5mm lower. I've got them wound down fairly low and it just feels nice and comfortable. This feels like it's just a little bit too tall. It's fairly easy to adjust though. I'll do that maybe when I go inside next. But from memory, this one auto rotates really well too. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that auto rotates beautifully. I might even get to the point in the next few weeks where I attempt an auto rotative landing. But why push it? It'll probably end up in a broken helicopter. There's no point doing that, is there? One more. There's the flare. And power on. Power recovery. Did a quick stop with no power then. I'll do another one actually. Get a lot of wind up on the rotors. Had power off then when I flared. Try it again, see if I can bring it a bit closer. I don't know if you heard the RPM increase then, that was power off completely. Oh, they're good fun to fly. And this is the helicopter I flew a week after my disaster with the Blade 400. God, that was just a waste of money. I had so many problems with my Blade 400. 2 servo failure induced crashes, and then when I replaced the servos with Hi-Techs, it flew great. I think for about 1.5 flights, and then the tail belt broke and it just trashed itself. That's what got me into these 450 clones in the first place, and this is the first one. And look at it go now. It's long outlived the Blade 400 and it cost a fraction of the price. And there's my timer. Okay, thanks for watching. Time to bring out the Gowies.